Hi, what's up, y'all? It's Dee about to react to this impressive vid. It's titled Taylor Swift and Blake Lively Exposed for Being Mean Girls. Taylor calls Justin a B word. Not surprised. Let's see what Tay Tay is doing. Let's watch.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. Taylor Swift got exposed for colluding with the actress Blake Lively to take down the director and actor Justin Baldoni. Now Taylor is looked at as a mean girl. And are we surprised? Well, we shouldn't be. And it's crazy because at first I gave Taylor the benefit of the doubt, but I guess that was my poor judgment. I really thought she distanced herself away from Blake and had nothing to do with her shenanigans, but I was very wrong.
Oh, shocker.
So for those who don't know the backstory behind the whole Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni lawsuit, I did actually do a video.
This dress 8 though, I can't lie. This is such a cute design.
The whole Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni lawsuit. I did actually do a video summarizing what happened. So if you want to get the backstory on that, I would say check it out.
I did, girl.
But basically, Blake and Justin Baldoni did this movie together called It Ends With Us. Justin was the director and he also was her co-star in the movie. And Blake basically did all types of underhanded things to take credit away from Justin. She basically bullied her way.
Ooh, speaking of this lame ass movie, everybody hated it, but the writer, author, whatever, because the movie was based on this book called It Ends With Us. Apparently they're working on a movie for Verity. If you read Verity, listen, I like Verity. Okay, it wasn't the best ever, but I enjoyed this. It's a cool little thriller. They're working on the movie. Can't wait to watch that. I hope it's better than whatever the fuck they did with this bullshit, y'all. I didn't even watch it, but I definitely watched a compilation where they showed clips from the movie, and I was like, oh my god, it looked horrible.
Taking control over the whole movie. And
I didn't read
later
this book
on,
either,
after
though.
the film was released, she actually sued Justin and she accused him of launching a smear campaign against her because she was getting bad press.
Excuse me.
But in reality, she just has a bad attitude and people in Hollywood know that she's a jerk, so nobody smeared her. They were telling the truth about her, but she still blamed Justin and his production team for it. She also accused Justin of sexually harassing her and doing unwanted kissing scenes, when in reality, she was the one who took over the movie and she would add some of those kissing scenes herself. For example, look at this scene. This was cut, but she added that scene herself. And I low-key think she wanted Justin. But Justin did not harass that woman. He actually was very professional and he provided all the receipts debunking all of her lies. I mean, this woman is crazy. Her and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, they both are crazy.
I never liked him.
They were smearing Justin behind the scenes. It was a mess. And Taylor actually has involvement in this too. And I'm going to get into it in a minute. But before I do, I first... Do you know your favorite fragrances for sponsoring this video? Now let me talk about Taylor Swift, because Taylor tried to hide her hand and act like she didn't have anything to do with helping Blake basically bully Justin when she in fact did.
This look eats too, okay? Listen, whoever put her little fits together, they know what they doing.
She helped her change the script that he wrote specifically for the rooftop scene, and also she allowed Blake to use her name as leverage to take over the film. Like, she actually was brought on to do the soundtrack just so Blake could use that as bragging rights to say that Taylor is my friend and my dragon, so you have to listen to us. And Justin, being intimidated by Taylor's star power, did cave in to some of the demands because he wanted his movie to be a success. And he knew that Blake and Taylor being a part of it would help the film, but he didn't realize that Taylor was colluding with Blake to take his credit away from the film. And so in the unsealed documents, it revealed the text messages of Taylor and Blake basically clowning Justin. Blake said, this doofus director of my movie is driving me insane. I need your help. Taylor said, I'll do anything for you. She said, let's meet up and you can help me take this clown down. am.
Oh.
You don't have to read the script, of course. And she said, send me the new script. I'll read it and endorse it for you.
Oh.
After the meeting, she said,
no wonder she was calling her dragon. Taylor's doing a lot.
So epically heroic today. I recapped every moment to Ryan.
She
You
manipulating
making
her.
stuff up about me and lenses and referring to yourself as my doll. This clown falling for all of it, but also resisting it. You are the world's absolute greatest friend ever.
Oh.
Taylor said if Justin was strategic, he would have said no to using my music in the trailer because that gives you more power over the film. That's your ally, not his. And she said, you're so right. He should have run from your music. How stupid. This was his only shot at having the appearance of an upper hand.
Oh.
And Taylor said, I think this B knows something is coming. He's gotten out his tiny violin. And she said, he's got no idea what's coming.
Oh my God.
So what they were referring to is
they seem so evil. Who talks like this?
is the hit piece that Blake Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds launched against Justin through the New York Times. Taylor knew that Blake was going to smear Justin, and she was backing up her friend.
100%.
Even when the public turned on Blake, Taylor was still in her corner, and she said in her song
She said it
"Canceled,"
was in a court document?
like my friends canceled. And she threw shots at Justin Baldoni.
It seems she takes a jab at Justin Baldoni in the lyrics of "Canceled," right? In the text message that Taylor Swift writes to Blake Lively, she writes, I think this, referring to Justin Baldoni, I think this bit knows something is coming because he's gotten out his tiny violin. Well, in her song "Canceled," if you go through the lyrics again, she writes or she sings, did you make a joke only a man could? Were you too smug for your own good? Or did you bring a tiny violin to a knife fight? Baby, that all ends tonight. Ooh. Bring a violin to a knife fight, which is what she says. Do you think Blake and Taylor are secretly friends behind the scenes? At this point, ladies, why even hide it? We see that you're Hollywood mean girls. We see you for exactly who you are. This makes us look at the whole Kim Ye drama with Taylor Swift look different. This makes Taylor Swift...
I've been called that.
Braun look different. We see who Taylor Swift
Now, y'all want to open your eyes. I've been called that. I don't even fuck with Kanye, but I've been clocked that.
in front of the audience. And now we're seeing who Taylor Swift is behind the scenes.
Exactly. And see, when Taylor took a shot at Travis Kelce's ex, Kayla Nicole, in her song Opalite, that kind of showed her mean girl behavior too. And also her insecurity because she low-key knows that Kayla is Travis's real type. But she came at Kayla for no reason at all. And yeah, that was me. And her being friends with Blake just lets you know that birds of a feather flock together. But she's going to really wish that she never got caught up in Blake's shenanigans because now they are looking to call her as a hostile witness in this upcoming trial. But somehow, some way, Taylor is going to find a way to escape this, and she will throw Blake under the bus. And you better, Taylor, because you need to save yourself at this point. Blake is crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know why you're friends with her. I don't know what dirt she has on you. But the fact that you're friends with her is making everybody side-eye you. And knowing how much you care about your image, you're going to have to cut ties with her because Blake is crazy. She is a psycho. She and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, are psychos. They're narcissists. They're control freaks. They were going around Hollywood telling their friends how bad Justin was. Blake is over here playing victim, acting like she was treated bad on the set of the movie, when in reality she was terrible to work with, and she and her husband took control of the whole film. And she was so thirsty to get a producer's credit that she wrote a letter to the Producers Guild of America to point out everything that she contributed to the film, basically confirming that she took control of the movie.
What follows in this letter, which I will read portions to you from it, are pages and pages and pages of how involved Blake was on this project, how in charge she was, how much ownership she was able to take, all the things she was able to do on a project that she was supposedly harassed on and treated like absolute garbage and had no say, no control, and didn't know how to stop it. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense.
here. This is between James Batushka and Melissa Nathan. It says, Justin never essayed Blake. Yeah, we knew that. She is trying to play victim to salvage her career and reputation after it went down the...
I wish I could zoom in. When I'm recording my screen, I can't. But these pictures of Blake and what's the husband, Ryan, whatever the fuck, Reynolds, in jail, look crazy as hell. Why did they make them look like this? They look like zombie criminals or something. Like, I don't know, their face looks so weird. It looks like they look super old here. But yeah, whoever put this together ain't shit.
Drain, because she is a bitch and everyone knows it. She and Ryan tried to heist the movie and make it theirs when Ryan had no place doing anything to begin with. It's quite interesting that everybody seemed to know that these two demons were taking over the movie. Blake Lively was called a f***ing terrorist by Sony executive Angie Giannani. Yes, for the movie It Ends With Us. In newly released court documents, Brian Friedman, Justin Baldoni's attorney, asks, do you recall telling Jamie Heath that you thought Blake Lively was a f***ing terrorist? And she responds, yes. So Angie did not believe Blake Lively's complaints warranted an HR investigation, and she told Jamie Heath that Blake Lively is a f***ing terrorist. So now two women have called Blake a terrorist.
If Blake Lively is invited to another Hollywood event again in her lifetime, I will be shocked to my core. Lively told her famous friends, including Matt Damon, Lucy Damon, and Ben Affleck, that she rewrote the script. I directed every actor. She also did not hesitate to disparage Baldoni among her Hollywood crowd, describing him to Ben Affleck, for example, as a chaotic clown. Again, never a harasser, never an abuser, never any of the things you're accusing him of. You kept calling him chaotic and a clown.
I mean, she's a liar, plain and simple. But anyway, before I end this video, I would like...
Oh my God, the plot thickens. What the hell? And Taylor done found herself in the middle of it like a goofy. I don't give a fuck how close I am with somebody. You not bringing me into your bullshit, especially when it gets this serious. The fucking lawsuit and all that is involved. Possibly could be criminal charges. Like, girl, keep me the hell out of it. I can't help you. Sorry. I'll, support you from a distance. I could provide moral support, but you ain't about to try to drag me in no shit. And I'm not about to be incriminating myself and saying wild shit and acting like we conspiring together to take this man down. Like, girl. Both of y'all slow as hell, but I guess we will see how this plays out. I wonder what the Swifties think about this. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.